Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I decided to make a oil-free face brightening mask. You guys know I love masks. I used to try a lot of different masks on my channel, but I never tried an oil-free one because they're just so hard to find. So I decided to make one for myself. This is my first time. I used it for 5 consecutive days. If you're interested in seeing how it turned out, keep watching. I use 3 simple ingredients. I got my formula from just a bunch of random channels. Different recipes that I found online, and I just sort of combined different things and tweaked it a little bit. So these are the ingredients that I used. I use oat flour, turmeric, and lemon. And I used a little bit of water as well, but it's not a lot, so I don't really consider that as one of the ingredients. Plus, I did not mix in the water with my with the rest of my ingredients. So I have my little bowl here and a spoon, a brush, a regular brush, and a silicone brush. The silicone brush will be used to mix, and the regular brush will be used as an applicator brush for my face. The last thing that I use is the sponge, which I used to scrub my face after I was done. Alright, so to begin, I simply sliced my lemon and squeezed the juice into this super cute bowl right here. I didn't squeeze all of the lemon juice because that would be way too much. I only wanted to make enough for 5 days. So I just took a little bit of lemon juice and it went a long way. You don't need to pull out your juicer for this. We're trying to make this as painless as possible. So we're just gonna squeeze it by hand. Plus the slice is so small that you don't need a juicer. You can just use your hands. And with that done, this is the juice that I have so far in my bowl. And to this, I am going to add my oat flour. I believe my oat flour is organic. I feel like if you're gonna make something like this, if you can find organic products, it's always better, organic or fresh. So yeah, this is organic. After adding the oat flour, I will add a little bit of turmeric. As you can see, I'm not measuring anything, I'm just mixing. There's a particular consistency that I want, and I'm pretty much just mixing all the ingredients to achieve that consistency. Also, I have not added any water yet. All the liquid that you see here is the lemon juice. So here in the bowl right now, I have my lemon juice and my turmeric and my oat flour. So I'm just mixing and mixing and mixing until it's thoroughly mixed together. And that's pretty much all you have to do. I'm just going to continue to repeat the process until I achieve the volume and consistency that I want. That will be enough for a 5-day use. Like I said earlier, I've never done this before. I've never applied turmeric or lemon juice to my face before, so I did not know that I had a shocking surprise waiting for me when this touched my skin, but I'm going to save that for later. By the way, if you don't mind having oil on your face or having oil in your mask, you can go ahead and apply some oil. I do have a little bit of coconut oil in this small jar right here. And I've got some vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil is a very good preservative. It's a very good natural preservative. So you can either get this vitamin E oil or any coconut oil and add it to your mixture to balance out a little bit of the harshness from the lemon and turmeric mixture. Yay, our concoction is complete. Look at that consistency. Doesn't it look just yummy? Anyway, it's time to apply to my face. Oh my god, I feel this looks like bread spread or something, you know? I wonder what it will taste like on bread. Okay, so I have my mixture here. That's what the consistency looks like, and I pretty much just started to apply it to my face. When I started to apply it, I realized that the consistency was quite thick, which I wanted it to be, but it was drying too fast. So I'm going to apply a little bit of water on a brush onto my face after I'm done applying the mask to my whole face. And I just wanted to say that I give myself props for keeping a straight face, because this thing is like a million tiny needles just poking at your face from every angle. It pinches and it hurts like hell. Like, I don't know if I use too much lemon or if it's the turmeric or if it's the mixture of both. I can't believe I even applied it this close to my eyes, because wow, it hurt like hell. Anyway, I set my alarm to for 30 minutes. So I'm going to have this on my face for 30 minutes. And right now I'm just applying a little bit of water with a brush to my face to wet the mask, because I don't want it drying so quickly. So the water kind of reactivates it. And I didn't want to add water to my actual mixture. I wanted it to be to have only the lemon as my liquid. So I'm just applying a little bit of water to the mask that's already on my face, and I can tell that the water really did reactivate it, because it started to sting again. It stung a lot, guys. It's not fun at all. I did not enjoy having this on my face. However, my skin was not it did not suffer any like damage or burns or anything. It might be because of the oat flour, because that is anti-inflammatory and it actually heals your skin. That's why I used it. So now that I am done applying it, I'm going to store the rest in my fridge. Make sure you use a container with a lid, guys. It's easier to store that way. And like I said earlier, you can always add oil to yours if it's too drying. So 30 minutes has gone by, and I am using my wipe to wipe off most of it from my face before I go to wash it out. It's easier just to wash it off, but because I'm in front of the camera and I'm not in my bathroom, I decided to use a wipe first, and then I will later on go wash it off. So I'm going to the bathroom now to wash my face with my sponge. Now my face is clean, and that is it for day 1 of my application. My face feels so good and so clean, and all the stinging is gone. So I did film myself applying it for the next 4 days after the first day, and honestly, as I apply, you can almost see the changes it made to my skin. I say almost because the brightening was very, very, very subtle, and you may or may not be able to see it on camera, but I can. It definitely evened out my skin a lot. but having to wear a mask for 30 minutes every day is a lot. I am a very busy person. I don't have that kind of time, but I did it for the sake of this video. Plus, honestly, I don't want my skin brighter than it currently is, because otherwise it will not match the rest of my body. But I wanted to do this in this video just to see how it turned out, and I'm glad that I did it. So as you can see, I'm applying it throughout the week for 5 consecutive days, and in the next clip I will show you the results. So this is the last day, day 5 of me using my oil-free skin brightening face mask. And don't mind me, guys, I'm just using this nickel as like a reference point. I may have mentioned before, but my skin has a very reddish tone. It's about the shade of a nickel, but I'm trying to use this nickel here as a reference point just to see if I spot a difference a few weeks from now with continued use. That's why I'm holding up the nickel like that. And by the way, all these blemishes that you see on my face, honestly, I don't know where they came from. Even in real life, I don't see all of these blemishes on my face, but there's something about this camera that it just brings out flaws that you can't even see in real life. Because right now my skin looks terrible here, but it doesn't even look this bad in person. Anyway, this is the final result. Although the mask worked, it did brighten my skin a little bit. The effect was very, very, very subtle. I don't know if it's because I used it for only 5 days, but having to wear a mask for 30 minutes every day is way too long for me. I don't like to do that. Plus, this formula with the lemon and the turmeric, it stung like hell, and it is not an experience that I want to go through again. So I'm going to tweak it a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do to it yet, but I'm going to do something. Maybe use a lot less lemon or something. I'll think of something, and when I do so, I will post a video of it, and the changes that I made, and see, and I'll also let you guys know if it worked or not. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.